Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Johnny, and welcome to Johnny Canal Gaming News. And today we're going to be talking about some of the hottest topics in gaming for the first major news of the day is that today we are getting a special presentation from Sony, which is the state of play at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be lasting around 30 minutes, and we're supposed to get a lot of surprises in this reveal. They said that we might actually get a Resident Evil 4 sneak peek. So the remake that they've been talking about for the last few years, that they're going to be remaking Resident Evil 4, is coming out soon. So I'm super excited to see if this will actually be real or confirmed. They also said that they might have some Resident Evil 8 DLC, so I'm very excited for that as well. I definitely wanted to see more stuff in Resident Evil 8 because I kind of beat the game pretty fast. So I'm really excited to see if there is going to be some DLC for it. Another major news is that it's been confirmed, and this has already been confirmed by Sony. They are going to be releasing more information about the Horizon PlayStation VR game, which we already know that it has been confirmed, but they're going to showcase more of the PlayStation VR 2 that is coming out for the PlayStation 5. So we're going to see more footage of the games, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to be heavily focused on a lot of PlayStation 5 VR stuff that are going to be coming out in this state of play, because it's something that Sony at the current moment is actually being heavily invested on, even though I believe it's kind of like a gimmick at certain points. But then again, the PlayStation has sold the most VR headsets when the first one came out, so I would assume that they are going to go ahead and release a lot of new titles that we haven't heard of. So yeah, and definitely confirm the Horizon 2 VR game, which definitely sounds really interesting. The graphics looked amazing before in the Horizon game, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it really awesome for the PlayStation 5. So I'm curious to see how that actually turns out. Another big rumor has been that we are going to be getting a new Silent Hill game, and that it's going to be announced in this presentation for State of Play. Now, nothing has been confirmed, but a lot of people have been talking about this, and they've been really wanting a Silent Hill game to come out for the PlayStation. So who knows if it will be announced today in the State of Play. I'm very interested to see. The rumors have definitely been out there for quite a while, and fans are eager to see this game be announced at some point. Sony's PlayStation Plus games for the month of June 2022 have been announced as well. We will be getting God of War, Naruto Shinobi Strikers, and All-Star Brawl from Nickelodeon. So these are actually pretty solid titles that are going to be on the PlayStation Plus. I know that God of War has been played by a lot of people, and if you own a PlayStation 5, you already had this game automatically into the PlayStation Plus library collection with the PS5. But if you haven't gotten a chance to get these games, I definitely recommend you try them out, especially Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I personally never actually got to try out this game, but it was really interesting when it came out because it was similar to Smash. I was actually quite surprised that they actually released this pretty quick, free for everybody to actually be able to download on PlayStation Plus. So I would say that it was a pretty solid titles. Even the Naruto game is a bonus. So I think they had some pretty good titles for this month. And for Xbox games with gold, we are actually getting 4 games for this month, which is Aven Colony, High Rise, Super Meat Boy, and Pascals, I believe. So these games are going to be released for games with gold. So if you have a membership of Xbox Gold membership, you should be able to get these 4 games. I think Sony did a better lineup this month than Xbox, but you know, they still have Game Pass, which gives them access to several different games. But I just wanted to let you guys know what Xbox had this month. And we got some new Sonic Frontiers gameplay footage. Believe it or not, IGN got the first exclusive look at the new Sonic Frontiers game, and everybody on the internet has been going wild about this game simply because they're really not digging it. They said the whole demo that they played, an entire demo of Sonic Frontiers, people are saying that it looks like a tech demo on an Unreal Engine tech demo, and a lot of people have been not so good about it. Like, they really do not like it because it kind of looks like it has emptiness. Now, the game seems like when they're playing it, it seems like there's a lot of empty spaces in the game, that there's really not much to do, and that the courses are really different, that you can collect fruits, that you can do puzzles with it. I don't know, people really don't like that in Sonic, I believe. Personally, in my personal opinion, I think that this game is still incomplete. Now, I'm not going to criticize the game because I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I really do like the direction they're going with the graphics, which is one good step in the direction of it. I also like the music that they played in it, and as you know, most Sonic games will always have one of the best game music ever. And I can understand why people are not seeing it being super fast paced, even though there's certain areas where you can go that are fast paced. And many people are just saying, oh, it's an Unreal Engine demo. But I mean, maybe the game is not 100% complete. They still have a long time to go for it to complete. Personally, I think this game is going to be delayed till next year. If people are complaining on the internet, if it's really similar to what they showed in this tech demo or gameplay footage, I think they're gonna definitely have to add in more stuff in the gameplay mechanics in order to make it more appealing. I mean, there was even puzzles in the game trailer that you could do, which is kind of interesting to me. I'm digging it. I don't know. Other people aren't digging it. They feel like this is a different type of Sonic game and that it's going to fail. I think it's a little bit too early to criticize the game because, I mean, they just released a part of the game. So who knows? It does look like it's kind of barren, but it also has stuff that I really like about it. You still get the rush of Sonic, but it's just a little bit different. Now, if they do make this game, I think they just need to add more stuff into it. That way, it doesn't feel empty like everybody is feeling that it's going to be empty. But other than that, if it has a really good storyline and the gameplay improves a little bit, everything is not super empty, I think it will be a success in my opinion. So we just gotta wait and see what else they show us in the near future. Maybe this is not the only world that Sonic is going to be able to adventure throughout. So it's a little bit too early, but I can definitely understand the disappointment in a lot of people that have been criticizing this game. So it's understandable. But hopefully Sonic the Frontiers or Breath of the Wild Sonic, which a lot of people are calling, does improve within time in the future. I just hope it does. I've been wanting to see a Sonic game that's been really good for a while. So I don't know. It has me hyped, and at the same time, I just hope that they do add more content to it. Time for some Nintendo news. There's really not that much Nintendo news for today, but we're going to go ahead and talk about the Universal Studio Mario Kart ride that is coming out for Universal Studios. They showed a bit of the preview on how it's going to be. I think people are going to go into this area, which is not really a real Mario Kart, but you see screens throughout the ride and several animatronics, I believe, as Mario Kart's browser challenge, which looks pretty interesting. This is kind of cool, and it's opening up in early 2023, so I'm very excited to see that in the near future. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this when it does come out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really, really packed with people. For the next news is the Pokemon Sound Library has officially gone down, believe it or not. And May 31st was the last day that you would be able to download the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Sound Library music soundtracks from the game to be allowed to use. Now, I don't know why Nintendo launched this or the Pokemon Company launched it for a couple of months just to terminate it. I feel like somebody got greedy in between that they didn't want people to be able to download it anymore, and that's why it was shut down. So just when you think they were taking a step in the right direction, they went ahead and took a step back. Now people won't be able to download the music that they like from Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl. So yes, it was no longer in service. They made the announcement on the website that it has been terminated. And for the next news, we got some Xenoblade 3 news, which is going to be explaining more of the classes of characters and different types that are going to be included in the Xenoblade 3 games. So, as you guys can know, this Japanese Nintendo website gives you stuff that talks about what is a technique, arts, different classes that you'll be able to use. Noah's class, sword fighter, which is an attacker and sword strikes, and they show a bit of gameplay footage as well, giving an example of exactly what the class is. And they have several different other classes as well. Gale's Master is a defender. As you guys can see, they're showing the gameplay footage of the different classes that are in the game, which is pretty interesting. I think it's something that they are revealing more for the game to get hyped up. I'm surprised they didn't really release this on the English website. It was only really released on the Japanese website, so that's pretty interesting. Now, I know the translations aren't 100% good for me because I'm literally using Google Translate, but as you guys can see, it's just showing everything as well, the Gemini strike and different footage of the game, as you guys can see. So it's pretty cool. There's a class of 6 people, so 6 main characters together: sword fighter, crusher, defender, heavy guard, healer, tactical as well. So yeah, masterclass even more. So that's pretty interesting. I think that is pretty awesome. So if you're an Xenoblade uh fan, these are some news that you may have been surprised. So guys, thank you for watching this gaming news show on my channel and supporting it. This is the first time I'm doing stuff like this, and this is our 2nd episode. And you know, there wasn't really that many exciting news today. Not a lot of stuff really got announced, but I just wanted to show you guys overall what was announced with the Xenoblade. I know there wasn't really a lot of Nintendo news that I could really talk about in this video, but I tried to give you the most important Nintendo news that you might find interesting. Let me know in the comment section how I can do an improvement on the show, because I'm always trying to improve this content of the show. Like I said, I didn't really show that much Nintendo's news as there wasn't really too much stuff to talk about. So yeah, I went ahead and talked about other gaming news as well, just to fit in the most interesting topics that came out for gaming news as of today and yesterday. So a combination of both will probably have to be started onto the channel. That way I can have a longer video for the gaming news. And sometimes it's cool to mix coverages of a lot of stuff. If I am overwhelmed with a lot of news coverage, I'm probably going to have to separate videos in the future. But today was kind of a chill day. Not too much to be announced, only till 6 p.m. Eastern time later for PlayStation news, which I am very excited about. And we're definitely going to go over it. I'm possibly going to live stream it on my channel. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're definitely going to be talking about those gaming news tomorrow as well. So make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section on how I can improve.